Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about trying out the new Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I just got this delivered and I'm so excited to try it out. I really haven't watched anyone else's reviews on it because I wanted to try it out for myself and get my own first impressions. So let's go ahead and get started. While I can't wait to try out that foundation, I am gonna start with my eyes today to avoid a potential fallout shadow situation like I had in my last video, which was super annoying. So I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot. My nails are super hideous right now. I'm gonna try and hide them so you can't even see them. I'm a serial nail polish picker. The second it starts to peel off, where I have a little crack or something, I have to peel off every bit of nail polish. So yeah, I sat and did that last night. And I have been too lazy today to actually go back with nail polish remover and take it off. I don't want to talk about it, it's just disgusting. Next, I'm gonna go into my Morphe 39A palette and I'm gonna go into the shade Canvas. Next, I'm gonna pick up the shade Deep Hue. And I'm really working that into my crease. I'm not very chatty today. It's already 3 p.m. and I'm just now having my first cup of coffee. I'm gonna drink that and try to get a little more energized. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this shade Exposed. I feel like I've been doing a lot of colorful looks lately, so I'm gonna bring it back down to my normal brown kind of smoky eye that I'm comfortable with. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while. To add a little bit more color into the top part here, I'm gonna go into the shade Vibrant. And I'm just taking a small pencil brush and I'm just gonna work that in right along the line. Then I'm gonna go back in and blend it out. Next, I'm gonna use the shade Granite and I'm just putting that on the outer corner of my eyelid and the inner corner of my eyelid. And then for the center of my lid, I'm gonna use the shade Chromatic. Okay, I'm just gonna clean up under my eyes and I'll be right back. Next, I'm gonna prime with my NYX Pore Filler. I'm getting low on this. Hello, I can see that you're in there. I'm also gonna spray my face with a little bit of Fix Plus. I feel really dry right now and I know that this is gonna be a drying foundation and so I don't want it to look horrible. I'm gonna give it a fighting chance by moisturizing a little extra today. Okay, and now we've got the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I picked up the shade Light Sand. I have to say, I know there's a whole bunch of controversy about the foundation range. I'm not gonna get into that. Everyone else has put their 2 cents in. I don't really feel like it's necessary to give mine. The only thing that I will say about the foundation range is that it was really hard to figure out what color I'm going to be. Of course, that's always a risk you take when you buy something online. And of course, I could have waited a couple extra weeks and gone into Ulta and seen it, but of course I had to have it sooner than that. So I really just took a gamble. I got the shade Light Sand. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Might be too light, but we're gonna see. Okay, so it has the doe foot applicator, just like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I'm just gonna okay, and now I'm gonna blend that out with my Morphe sponge. See how this goes. I should mention, I did get the matte foundation. That should be pretty obvious, but That's what this is. Ooh, and now it's in my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on another layer. I'm gonna do one section of my face at a time. I feel like I got to talking when I did it all over my face the first go round. And it does kind of set quickly. So far, I'm not sure about this. It took a lot of product to get it full coverage, and now it looks really cakey and it's definitely splotchy in places. I can see it on my forehead and my nose, and even like here around my mouth. The color itself looks lighter on the camera than it does in person. It doesn't look that far off in person, and I think if it oxidizes it a little bit, it'll work fine. But so far the texture of this foundation and the formula is kind of funky to me. Just gonna keep rolling along. I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I think maybe part of the problem is that applicator with the foundation. It makes it really hard to like put it on. I think if it would just come out, I mean, I guess I could just put it on my hand and then go in with a beauty blender, and that way I could control kind of more how much more product I have. I think that would help. But it's definitely splotchy. Like I can see right here, it like did not stick to my skin. And I've mentioned this a lot. I have pretty dry skin. I have like normal to dry skin, but it's definitely patchy in places. And so I don't do well with really like drying foundation. So it may just be a matter of I need to put some like oil on my face before I go in with this foundation. And just the formula of the foundation is meant for people with oilier skin. I didn't want to get the hydrating foundation from them because I had an issue with the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. And generally I do prefer getting matte foundations over glowy luminous foundations because I like my skin to be matte, even though I am a little dry. Okay, so that's making it look a little bit better. Still, I don't think that this is very full coverage. Like I definitely have more full coverage foundations. And just in my opinion, this is not the most full coverage, easy finish. Since it is a little bit light, I'm gonna go in with some cream contour. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild MegaGlo contour stick. Okay, I went ahead and filled in my brows and popped on some lashes. These are the Jackie lashes by Lena lashes. I wasn't gonna set my face with any powder because I didn't wanna dry out the foundation anymore. But I think for a little extra coverage, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I'm just gonna put that on my jawline. I think that'll help smooth this over a little bit. Okay, I went a little thick with that eyeliner because I'm gonna go in and smudge it out. I'm gonna go back into that original canvas shade to blend that out. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of exposed and just put that in the outer corner, just to connect the top and the bottom. And then I'm gonna pop some mascara on my lower lashes. For bronzer, I'm gonna use my Elizabeth Mott Whatup Beaches bronzer and my big Morphe R2. I'm using a bigger brush because I am trying to bring a little more color in. I'm not trying to be so precise. For blush, I'm gonna use a Makeup Geek Infatuation. For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Milani Sunglow highlighter, and I'm just gonna use that with my sponge. To line my lips, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Trendsetter lip liner. And then over top of that, I'm gonna use the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Bel Air. And to finish everything off, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray. Okay, and here's the finished look. It does look a little bit better now that my whole face is finished. I think the color did oxidize a little bit and did improve when the powder was put on, but I still am not completely in love with how it's sitting on my face. It definitely looks kind of cakey, but I have a feeling that part of that is also my skin and how I prepped my skin. So I'm not quite ready to pass final judgment on the Tarte Shape Tape foundation yet. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more and see what I can do before I give my final thoughts. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this makeup look. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.